Alright boys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a more informational one of me literally just here talking, informing you guys what is Festival of Football, what is Festival of Foot. We haven't had this since FIFA 18. We're going to go ahead and take a look back at what it was. Guys, drop a like in this video if you guys want to see more informational videos like these where I come on here, just talk for a little bit. I will probably most likely start doing these more often as we go into summer and all that stuff. But we transitioned over here. We kind of go into my own channel, and this is from 3 years ago, how I said, right? So we had the World Cup mode. That's what we had, and that's kind of what started a little bit early. And I put out some videos, and then around here, 2 years ago, this is going to be, I don't know when exactly. It's the June 20th, 2018. This is when we started getting the Festival of Foot card. So it's a little bit earlier this year, I guess, a little couple days, but we have these cards right here. We have Ibra, we have Hazard, we have players from the Mexican team, we have players from Spanish national team, we have players from basically everywhere and different like areas in the world and all that stuff. I'm kind of like stumbling on my words right now, but basically to conclude, we got this as a loading screen. We got nothing on the loading screen in the beginning. It said 2 days, 23 hours, and then 2 days later they came out with this that said Festival of Football. Okay, so what is this? Let me explain it well this time. Basically, FootSpy, shout out to FootSpy for tweeting this out. They tweeted this out what it was. Basically what it is, it's going to be something connected to the real life football that we're going to have. It's going to be connected to Euro, it's going to be connected to the Copa America, all these things, if it actually does happen, because a lot of players don't want to play it, including the Brazilian national team. But for example, right here it says we can have daily SBCs, kind of like marquee matchups. We can have super juiced cards like these. We had SBCs where if you completed the nation, you would get a certain player back, which this probably most likely won't happen just because that's not how the game kind of works anymore. And then we had these special teams full of cards. So like to take a look, a better look at these. For example, I tweeted this out. Okay, my tweet disappeared. Give me a second. So I tweeted this out, and this is from, well, I don't even know. This is from Foot 18. This is from a very, very long time ago. But this is one of the teams that we got. This is for the World Cup. I remember Grankovich was having a great tournament. Laxall got a big boost. Isco 97, 98 Neymar, 99 Suarez, 94 Mbappe, which back then was huge. 98 Hazard on the bench. All these cards are super juiced, super packable as well. You would be able to pack a ton of these back in the day. And basically right here, like you see the thumbnail, it's of the players in the pack. It really wasn't me with the players in the pack. It was just me going through the teams. That's just kind of how I did it back in the day. But that's basically what we got. And we got this for quite a couple weeks. So like, let's say it's 5 videos and it's about 7 per week, right? For example, at least. So we got this for like probably 1, 2, 3, so about a full month, which is how long the tournament lasted. And right here, as you see, 99 Hazard, 95 Mbappe. That's because related to the World Cup, that's how far France and Belgium got in the tournament, which made them have higher rated cards. Oh God, that is... Get off the screen, please. Thank you. But we have a big Lukaku card. We have Yerry Mina, which is kind of crazy looking back at it. We had a lot of high-rated cards. So this is what Festival of Foot's going to be. We're going to get a super bunch of juiced cards. This is going to make the game fun, in my opinion. It's going to be more fun than Team of the Season. And kind of let me explain why. This was another thing that we got. This was called Rest the World Classic Heroes, kind of like a team of flashbacks before flashbacks were even a thing. But it basically gave super juiced cards to players that were outside of Europe. So in Africa, in South America, in North America, just the Americas in general, in I don't know, Asia, all these cards. So we had like David Luiz, we had Valencia, we had Dempsey, Alexis Sanchez, Bravo, Dani Alves, a bunch of incredible cards. And these cards were just incredible. Now, let me tell you guys why this is so important and why this like actually will make people want to play the game, kind of. So how I said, cards like these, let me get that out. I don't want Adebayor. Cards like these are very packable, and there's going to be real life tournaments going on, right? If you guys know, Showdown cards, Road to the Finals, all these cards that are kind of connected to the real life football world in a sense, are the most engaging, in my opinion, the most exciting ones out there. And that's why these Festival of Football teams are going to be so hyped because they have these things called Man of the Match Day or Team of the Match Day, where basically after the first couple matches or whatever, they decide to put a team together of the best cards and they give them super boosted cards. And if they keep performing, they keep giving them better and better and better cards. It doesn't matter. They can give them as many special cards. So like Isco, I think in this Festival of Football promo ended up getting like 4 or 5 cards, getting all the way up to 97, which is unheard of for a player like Isco. So if you see Isco, for example, popping off at the Euros and he gets a hat trick, he's not even called up to Spain. I'm just making an example. If Isco goes to Spain or plays for Spain and gets a hat trick one day, you're like, oh my God, bro, that guy went crazy. Now he's in packs. Let me try and get him, and I want to try him out. Like, if he's going to do that in real life, let me go ahead and do that myself. But think of it like in a way where it's a player instead that you actually kind of like. If, for example, I don't know, Harry Kane goes off and scores a brace and gets 1 assist for England against Croatia to send them through to the first round and through the groups to come up clutch, you're like, oh my God, Harry Kane is in packs. He has this super boosted card. Let me try this card because it's actually usable now since he has such a big boost and it's better than his team of the season and all these things. Like, I think for me, this is going to be a perfect thing to get people engaged once back into the game, as long as they make the pack weight actually decent, because I remember the pack weight for these was actually pretty solid back in the day, and I feel like, how I said, this could be a very, very, very solid promo if they do it right. The execution is the most important thing. The idea, which they crushed in Foot 18, is the most important thing. Another thing that we could get is an entire team of the team that wins the respective cup. So if France goes out and wins the Euros, if England goes out and wins the Euros, if Peru goes out and wins the Copa America, shout out to my boys right there after getting the big boy win today, we could get a full upgraded team from them, and we would get cards that are better than their team of the seasons. 98 Griezmann, 97 Mbappe, 95 Conte. All these cards are much better than the cards they have right now. So I feel like this could be a really opportunity to try out different cards and like actually go out and try cards that you just saw play in real life, like literally just a couple of days ago. And this will actually like be kind of cheap. Like, look at this Raphael Varane, right? I'm about to check his price. 93 rated Varane. Look at those stats. Those stats are obviously worse than his team of the season that he has right now in FIFA. But he is literally 400k for that kind of card, which is kind of crazy. That is an incredible price, and I really hope like this brings down the price of like a lot of the high-end cards, because it will make everyone more accessible. It's going to give different teams. It's just going to add to the freshness of the game playing against different teams. I know gameplay might still not be great, and for me that's what bothers me the most. Auto blocks and interceptions and auto interceptions and all these things, AI assisted things, is what bothers me the most about this game, which is why I'm not going to play Foot Champs anymore. But if they do put these cards into Champs, I feel like they won't be super desirable, because you could literally play Champs one week, get for example, a 92 Mbappe, and then the next week he has a 93 card. Like, I think that is going to be one of the problems if they do decide to include it in red picks instead of like Team of the Seasons and all that stuff. But that is going to be it for today's video on the Festival of Football. What is Festival of Football? Are we gonna get something good finally? Are we gonna get something that's gonna revive the game? Because for me personally, how I said, I'm not really hopping on the game. I'm not playing it casually at all. I haven't really touched it, and it's not gonna be something that I intend on touching in the near future. But if Festival of Football on Friday is something cool, something engaging, I think if they execute it perfectly with the Euros alongside it and the Copa America starting very soon alongside it, I feel like we can get something very exciting. We're not going to get road to the finals or anything like that, but we could actually get like cards that are added into the game constantly, and we can get juice packs as well, which in my opinion is the most fun part of this time of the year. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have a blessed day.